past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 61 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Wilson. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He'll run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Jackson now off the bootleg. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Now it's Jackson rolling to his right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
I know that play went for no yardage, all right? But I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, whoever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher. So sometimes the element of surprise works in your favor, but on that play, give credit to the defensive guys.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson on 1st down, out to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he's going to get this inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
And the Ravens
throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The tackle made by Benson Mayowa. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right.
At the 6,
and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
J.K. Dobbins.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges coaches, they want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, right? A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Operating from the gun. Wilson, left side complete to Lockett. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Down and less than a yard.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The 2-point conversion.
From the gun, Wilson. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making...
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Carlos Dunlap picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Steps away. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. On down. Wilson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got Gordon open, completes it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the
operating from the gun. Wilson. Open is Olsen. He's got it. Touchdown Seahawks. Touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Ravens 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On the move to his left. Got a man, that's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd and 5. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
27 yards there, a 1st down.
That's good for the Seattle Seahawks.
From the gun, Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Jackson. Out to his left. The ball comes out. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline.
Step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
By Bobby Wagner.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 2.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Being chased out left. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Shaquill Griffin with a pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Buying time to his left. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson now. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Steps away to his left. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquill Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 11-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. From the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On the move to his left. Now he'll pull him down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
And the Raven
to throw is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Rolling to his right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Taken down by Bobby Wagner.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 3rd and 1, Jackson rolling to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll run with Dobbins, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Out to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They run it with Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
3rd and 17.
Now Wilson down around his goal line. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Dancing to his left. And he's got Lockett. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
At the 40-yard
throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Malik Harrison leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Wilson after the play fake to Carson, sliding out of the pocket. That's complete into the hands of Carson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Carlos Dunlap. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got Snead. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson to Snead that time. 1st down, Baltimore. From the gun, it's Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The Seahawks take over first and
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game. As pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The sack by Justin Ellis. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Seahawks on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6.
Will line up for the 2.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Seahawks 28, Ravens 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up second down.
Willie Snead, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Benson Mayowa in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Benson Mayowa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Wilson wants to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. One last shot for Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. So the victory here for Seattle. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as